Hello everyone, my name is Stephen Ogichi. I represent Winners Trading Global. Today we'll be talking about your trend line on your Android phone. Now, you can draw it on your Android phone in the same way you can also draw on your iPad, on your iPhone. Now, how do we do that? Before we start talking about how to do it, we are using USD card on your H4 time frame. First and foremost, what is trend line? Trend line is like a trap that we use to know when the market wants to start going to a different direction. Remember, we have different types of lines. Let me give you an example. Where you have the triangle, circle, click on it, click on the plus. You have vertical line, which is the one standing straight. Can you see that? You can make it thicker, so it becomes pronounced. Say done. See how thick it is? If you click on it, you can move it around. Once there are two dots at the two extreme ends, you can move it around. It means it's not locked. This is a vertical line. Now, you delete it by clicking on it, then hitting the delete button. Now, do the same thing to bring your horizontal line, which is your support and resistance. We have that in other videos, so you can go through our videos and watch it. Now, if you click on it, you see how thick it is. At that end, you can put it where the market got to and went back. If you click and hold, you can go to edit, which is at the right hand side up, where you have the pencil-like picture. You can click on your pixel to increase the thickness, and you can also change the color to any color of your choice. You say done. That's what you have there. If you click on it, it means you can move it around to wherever you want to move it. But you keep it at the extreme end where the market gets to and goes back. This is how to draw your horizontal line. Now, quickly, let's go to your trend line. Your trend line is the other option that you have there. As soon as you get to this area where you have your vertical line, your horizontal line, you go to your trend line, click on the trend line. Trend line means you are following a market going to a particular direction. Now, this is going upwards. You can see how the line followed it. You can make it thicker by clicking on it, then going to edit, then changing the pixel to a much thicker size. Then you can change the color to whatever you want. Let's say we're going to use pink. Okay. You see, it becomes thicker. So this is a trend line. It's like a staircase for a market. Now, this is an uptrend. So once you put your trend line under it, it looks like your trend is climbing on it for support to be able to climb upwards. Now, until this market comes down, touches your trend line, and does a retest, that's when this market will be ready for a sell. It has to break this trend line before it can be ready for a sell. Now, quickly, let's look for a trend line in a downtrend market, because this is an uptrend market. Now, I'm going to delete. I'm going to click on it and delete. Then, so that I can draw for this down market. Now, this market is coming downwards. So, quickly, go to the same place where you have your triangle, circle, click on it, the plus, then trend line, the third one. Okay, place. Now, how do you even place? Let me show you quickly. You have to make it touch at least two points. Look at this. Now, look at this is 1. Then you have to look for another point. You have to touch any 2 points. Once it does that, it becomes valid. Now let's drag it to the upper side. The upper side. If we're going to use the first one, the one by your right, which is this, it means that you can use any of the points. Now look at that. I'm using this one here and this one here. You can start to use this and this, or you can start to use this or this with any one of your choice. It could be this, it could be this, it doesn't matter. Whichever one you choose to use. Now, you can use these 3 points to be able to carry your trend line around. The middle one is to carry everything at the same time. Can you see that? Okay. Now, the one above is to take it to the left or to the right. Can you see that? Then the one down is to move the downside to the left or to the right. So even if you place it here, you're still correct. Then to lock it, you have to click on the trend line for those points to vanish. Look, it's touching here and it's touching here. Still correct. But once the trend, which was coming down, each time it gets to it, it touches the trend line and goes down, touches the trend line, or goes close to it, then goes down. Each time it goes very close to it or doesn't touch it, it goes down. It's like a downstairs, a staircase downwards for a downtrend market, because this trend is going downward, so it's called a downtrend market. But for this market to be able to go up, it has to break it, come down for a retest, which it did here, before it will start moving to the opposite direction. You see that? So whichever one you choose to use is good. You want to use this, it's okay. You want to use the second one, it's okay. The third one, it's okay. But the thing is, as soon as you use that, expect this market to always touch it, break it, come down. See, even if you're using this, is the same thing. Once it touches it and breaks it, it will come down and touch, or sometimes very close to it, before it will now begin to go to the opposite direction. A trend line is used to trap a market, to know when a market wants to begin to go to the opposite direction. It is one of the tools we use in trading, and it is very essential you learn how to use them, both on your laptop and on your Android phone. So today we just learned how to use your trend line on your Android phone. My name is Stephen Okechi. In case you like our video, please click on like and make sure you subscribe to our channel so I can be having updates to our videos. Remember, invite your friends to join us, and I look forward to having you again. Thank you very much.